Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Melissa Leroy. I am a holistic nutritional practitioner and I currently work with Dr. Joseph Acone at Foothills Wellness Center. We hope that you have been enjoying the 52-week 2016 Healthy Eating Challenge. We are in week 5. January has come and gone and we are quickly approaching February tomorrow. It's Sunday afternoon. I am in my kitchen preparing the menu for this week, going ahead and getting a jump start on things. If you have had a chance to check out the menus and make some of the recipes or have comments, we would love to hear from you. Please make sure that you follow us on Facebook, Foothills Wellness Center, and On Fire Healing. We would love to see those comments and pictures of the recipes. Also make sure to follow us because these videos show you how to make the recipe. They don't show you the finished product, and that is where we post the finished product with the recipes that we have altered to make them a little bit more healthy for you and your family. So this week we have an exciting menu for you. For breakfast, it is going to be make-ahead baked eggs in tomato cups. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to start with, of course, are the tomatoes. So you want to make sure that you get a tomato that's still not quite ripe. It's pretty firm. However, within the next couple of days, it's going to become kind of really soft. This way, when you cut it in half, you'll be able to easily, as you can see here, I've already done, scoop out the insides. So I'm actually going to save the inside of these tomatoes because later on in the week, if you've had a chance to check out week 5's menu, we're going to be making chicken enchiladas, and I'm going to be making a homemade tomato sauce for those, and this is going to be perfect. So I'm going to store these in the refrigerator. They're going to continue to ripen and get soft over the course of the week, and then I will make my own tomato sauce for those chicken enchiladas. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is the tomato. We're going to cut it in half, and then we're going to scoop out the inside. So you can see this one right here, I've already scooped the insides out of that one. So we're going to add just a little bit of a sprinkle of salt and pepper to the bottom of that. We're also going to add just a little bit of the dried herbs. Now we're going to mix in the herbs with the tomato egg bake in just a minute, but we're just going to sprinkle the bottom of the tomato. And then we're also going to sprinkle a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan cheese just in the bottom of that tomato cup. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place the tomato cup, and I have this wonderful mini pie pan. So we're going to place it in one of the cups. Now we're going to break an egg in the tomato cup. Notice that I'm going to leave that egg whole. I'm not going to scramble it. And there are so many variations that you can do with this recipe. You could scramble this egg, add in a teaspoon of Greek yogurt, mix the cheese right in with the egg when you scramble it and bake it. You could also add in just a little bit of baking powder to that to really make it rise so it's more of a souffle type. However, for this one, we're just going to leave the egg whole just like this. We're going to add in a little bit more of the salt and pepper right on the top of the egg. A little bit more. What I'm using here is actually dried oregano from our garden. I'm really going to get that in there. Use the rest of that. That was about a teaspoon. So notice I put just a little bit of that in the bottom of the tomato cup and the rest of it's on top of the egg. For the Parmesan cheese, I've got just about 1/3 of a cup here. I'm not going to use all of that. I'm going to maybe use 1/4 of this. I'm going to generously sprinkle that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pop these in the oven at 425. It is going to cook for soft yolks for 20 minutes or hard yolks 30 to 35 minutes depending upon your oven. And the last about 5 minutes of baking, we're actually going to add just a thin slice of all natural extra sharp cheddar cheese that we've just sliced here right to the top of that. We're going to let it brown. And then we're going to put this in a glass safe dish. So we'll have multiple of these that we can just grab and go and eat on the run this week. So again, thank you for watching. Happy and healthy eating.